I'm Jane, and this channel is Fun and Wellness. And I want to introduce my channel to you and tell you a little bit about what it's going to be about and why I think you should probably watch it. So my background is I'm a massage therapist. I'm an esthetician. I have taken classes in Qigong, which is Chinese wellness, and Tai Chi, which is also Chinese wellness, and Thailand wellness, and some Ayurveda. So that's also having to do with good ways to live and be healthy. So I've taken a lot of these classes, and I want to impart with you some of the tips that I've learned over the years. I also wrote a book, and we'll give it a plug right now. It's called Radiant Health, 6 easy things you can do to achieve and keep it. I wrote that about 10 years ago. It's on Amazon, and you can get a hard copy and Kindle, and it doesn't cost very much. So that's my little plug for the day. Also, let's see. So among my studies, I also taught chair aerobics for a decade, and yoga too. I've been doing yoga for about 30 some years. So I've learned a lot of stuff over the years, and I'd like to pass it along. So that's what the reason for the channel is. And I'm also like to see people get healthier so they don't suffer. I mean, I hate to see people suffer, and I think some of the things that I impart to you will help you feel better, look better, and have more fun. That's the goal of the channel. So it's got a 3-pronged approach. So the first approach is just some lectures on different topics. I've conglomerated or consolidated some of the information from different modalities for one topic. Like one of them is going to be boost your immunity, and other topics like that. So how to get better balance, that kind of stuff. So that's the one prong, is the lectures, maybe 15 minutes at the most, and I'll put together stuff that'll help you at least get some tips about how you can improve some of the things in your life. So that's one. The second part of the channel will be an aerobics class. Now, I've taught aerobics, chair aerobics, for a decade, and my students said, Jane, and I quit doing that. They said, Jane, we really liked your class. Can't you keep going and doing it? And I really didn't want to be tied to a schedule. So this way I can get my teaching fix out of the way with doing it, but you can use it. I'll have a playlist. So I'll have a warm-up, and then which I want you to always do the warm-up, and then different things, so little videos select out of the playlist that you can do if you just want to. Let's say I want to spend 10 minutes. Well, I could do the weight one, and I could do the dancing one, and then I always want you to do the cool down and the stretching at the end. But then you built your own little class, and with the amount of time you want to do it and when you want to do it at home. So there you go. So that's the plan for the aerobics part of the class. And don't worry, chair aerobics can be as vigorous or as non-vigorous as you want. I had people in my classes who had to sit because they were pretty weak, but they still did the class and they got something out of it. So, and usually the chair we just use for balance. So that's the way the aerobics section of the channel is going to be. And the third one is I've had a lot of luck in just opportunity to travel all over the world. So I've had wonderful, wonderful trips. Now here's an example. I had a chance to go to Iceland with my daughters a couple of years ago, and before the volcanoes were erupting and things. And what we did was we put dry suits on. We went with a company that did this. We got dry suits on, and we snorkeled between the tectonic plates. So between the North American tectonic plate and the European. and it was really icy cold, very, very deep water. We were just on the top snorkeling, but I'll tell you, it was very exciting. My heart was just a pounding away, and so that's just something I've done. And I'd like to tell these stories and show pictures because I've done a lot of adventurous, fun things, and that's adding to the fun. And anyway, so I have a couple more things. You saw my book, and now I have a quote. I graduated from the University of Minnesota, and I get the alumni magazine. And recently, in the Minnesota Alumni Magazine, the Winter 2024 edition, was dedicated to the state of the health industry for seniors. Now, this gal, Laura Niedernhofer, wrote an article, and she also included, there was a things specialed out that I would like to share with you. It says, with the health care system that we have right now, the estimate is somewhere between $32 and $75 trillion. That's trillion dollars will be saved in keeping the baby boomers healthy. So that's one of my goals, is to help baby boomers stay healthy, get healthier, and now I want to say too, I am not a doctor, and that any suggestions or procedures that like exercise things or procedures that I recommend, I want you to take them as recommendation only. And if you have any qualms about them, make sure that you see your doctor, because the doctors have the very last word when it comes to your health. So I'm not a doctor. I got my disclaimer out. Please don't do anything that will hurt you. Okay, and now the third thing I want to tell you is also some of my philosophy of life. It's a big one. And I have it on a little bookmark, and it's by His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama. So here is his quote. I always say the purpose of life is to be happy. And that is my philosophy too, and I hope that you will take over some of that philosophy in your life. So thank you very much. Hope I didn't stumble around too much here, but that's what the channel is going to be about. Please leave me a comment. You can always subscribe to things, and you can tell me what I did wrong, what I did right, or what you would like to see as far as a topic to cover. And so once again, thank you for your time. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it. And bye. I hope I see you again. Bye.